Do you know anyone that would like?
All right, guys, we are live. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. We are going to just hang out and we're going to look at some cards. We're going to talk about some cards. We're going to hopefully sell some cards. We got some sealed wax. We got graded cards. We have singles today. We got a little bit of everything. Spent most of the day today, guys, putting together a PSA submission. So I will be able to give you a little bit of insight as to what's being sent off to you here shortly and what is, hopefully when we come back 9s and 10s.
Of course. So all we want is 9s and 10s, right?
Oh, yeah. You know it. And I know that Paul just recently sent some cards in as well to get graded. Speaking of which, we got the Mr. Miyagi of grading cards himself, a.k.a. Everyday Doo-Doo Brown.
What up?
What's going on, man?
Not much.
Yeah? That's what's up. While we BS, I'm going to just let you guys look at some cards. If anyone's interested in any of this stuff to start, those shacks are actually part of a 15-card shack lot. We do have a graded Gem Mint 9.5 Sam Darnold here. That starts at $25. We have some sealed product here. We got a playoff cello pack. We have a 2020 Prism draft picks. We have 2 of those blasters available if anyone's interested. What's up, Zeke? Good to see you, buddy. Glad to have you here, man. So, Nate, have you actually submitted that submission yet? Like, have you shipped it off, or do you still got it there?
I printed the paperwork. It's going to go out tomorrow morning.
Nice. So, how many cards are you sending out?
67.
Nice. Any kind of like super disgusting heat you want to share with everybody?
Let me see if I can grab my power real quick.
I can show you off some of the stuff that I'm going to be sending to you.
I have a few submissions in house right now. So this is heat, but it's not like heat, but it's heat.
Let me know if you're going to pull up your camera, and I'll switch over to you.
Let me see if I can get it to work. I was having issues with it.
Yeah, nice to see you too, Zeke.
So do we want to talk about the Doo-Doo Steelers debacle?
Oh, man.
I don't know if I have it in me to even relive that 1 second more.
I just remember somebody sending a text about, some sports lines they put some money down on, and I'm just wondering how they did.
I did good with Kansas City, but yeah, Pittsburgh wasn't that good. But I didn't bet heavy on it. I only threw 15. I bet 15 on that game. I did bet pretty not heavy, but $50 on Kansas City. I seen the line drop to minus 3.5, and I'm like,
right.
There's no way they're not going to cover this and win by at least 4. And I think they won by 6 or something like that. So I was happy for that. I was like, man, they scored another touchdown here. It's over. So I was glad to see they kicked the field goal and tried to do the onside.
I know, man. So you ready to show off some of that fire?
All right.
Oh, just took them out. That's
we
nice.
can give them go. Will to win.
Are these yours or these Paul's?
These are mine.
Uncle B's in the house.
Sharon Jackson Jr.
What's up, Jimmy?
Silver Marvin Bagley. Silver Trey Young, rookie emergent. Zion when it was Revolution. I think that's the base. Jason Tatum silver. Lillard Disco Prism.
That's nice.
Shea Donruss. Another Shea Donruss. Another Shea Donruss. Tyler Hero Optic. I have 3, and I believe it was Joey had the 4th one, so it's 4 there. And then
I'll admit that I'm kicking myself for selling off my Tyler Heroes that I had for pretty much next to nothing.
Yeah.
But, early on you didn't know, you know what I mean? So I just put them up for sale.
Yeah. See, like that's why I like a lot of the rookies from like last year's class. I just chucked them to the side unless I made a trade with somebody. So
but yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do with this year's is not sell them off as quickly.
Josh Allen kicked our butt so bad I'm grading his Donruss card.
Dude, I went and grabbed some of his stuff to grade too.
DeAndre Hunter Silver rookie. Kendrick Nunn Disco.
Jimmy says I was the Steelers of fantasy football this weekend. Hey, it's okay. I have most of the Steelers on my team, so I feel your pain.
And then I'm finally grading my Genesis Dominique.
Nice.
That's basically all I got graded. And then here's some Joey stuff and Paul stuff. Joey has a green mosaic Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow reactive, and Aaron Judge rookie, another Aaron Judge rookie, John Morant, Zion, Aaron Judge, Aaron Judge.
I went heavy Judge.
Yeah. Bo Bichette, Nico Horner. I'm not really baseball.
That Bo Bichette, everybody's grading that one card. I mean, I've got a bunch of those, but it just seems like the population on that one was heavy. That's why I kept that one.
Yeah, on certain, it just depends on the player for me. Like if I'm sending it in or not. Kind of my, like I sent a couple things probably a little earlier than I would, but I've had 3 or 4 submissions in PSA. You're going to PSA right now. So I've sent in so much stuff already. I probably have, counting this submission, probably 70 cards altogether going.
Nice.
So just so you threw some Gavin Luxes up there. I've got probably 30 Gavin Lux cards, and I just want him to. I need to see a little bit more from him before I start grading his cards, but I do have them set aside. So
that's an auto, right, dude. Then Anthony will like that one.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Joey has like the most badass like Garland. He has the Genesis and he has that blue.
Dude, Garland's looking good so far in the offseason, bro.
Check out that speckle.
Yeah.
Bobby Witt.
You know who else looked really good the other night? My man, Chetty Osman. I think he put up like 23. See that, or 28, something like that.
Oh, yeah?
20-something with a squiggle.
The best dunk photo ever.
That is a hard photo.
Yeah.
A lot of RJ and Kobe that we all kind of graded in this submission.
Yeah. I had some Kobe that I was going to send you, but I think I'm going to send it to GMA because it's Chronicles, just to like kind of get it in and out quicker.
Yeah, multiples of the dunk. I might actually want to buy one of them off him, depending on how grade.
Yeah.
It looked pretty good. There's Paul's green.
Yep.
And Paul had Ja, RJ. Here's that one card I couldn't figure out. The
see, I have both versions. Well, there's 4 versions of that card, so I had to look it up real quick.
What's up, DJ? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you stopping in.
That was a Cody Bellinger rookie. So
out of half of Paul's cards are in this submission, and then I'm going to make a 2016 one and older, and that would be cheaper.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll show you some of the stuff I was going to send in. I do got some stuff here for anybody that's watching. We have a few sealed products left. Anyone wants anything sealed? I do have some slabs. I have a 15-card Shaq lot that you can see 3 of them there. Here's the rest of them. I have tons of stuff tonight, guys. If there's any players, teams, anything you're interested in, let us know. But for the most part, we're just kind of hanging out, we're talking cards, talking hobby. We're getting ready to do some submissions. So I'll show you some of the stuff I'm getting ready to send over to Nate for my next submission. I have 2 of these score rookies of Josh Allen. We're going to send to get graded. Justin Jefferson rookie wave. Silver Prism of CD Lamb rookie wave.
I like the way those look.
I do too, man. I got the rookie wave of Tua. I have the green absolute of Justin Herbert. I just got these in today from CVC. These are mosaic greens of Josh Allen.
Good timing.
Yep, perfect timing. What the heck did I do with that other Lamar? So I got this Lamar Will to Win silver mosaic, and I have the Men of Mastery one too. I don't know where the heck I put it. Well, just pretend like I'm showing you the Men of Mastery one right now. We'll go into the rest of the stuff I'm sending you.
I had like another at least 15 or 20 cards. I was gonna maybe send in this one, but I was like, I'm just gonna break them up because.
Well, that's what I figured, dude. I'm just gonna give you a big old stack of stuff and be like, send it however you feel best to send it. You know,
yeah.
I don't really care. All right, where the heck did that Men of Mastery go?
Wasn't that the 3 of us, the Men of Mastery, or is that the Men of Mystery?
I guess we could leave that up to audience interpretation. Right, so then I got a Prestige De'Aaron Fox rookie, the green James Wiseman, green Crusade of Anthony Edwards, green Mellow. Just got this one in from CVC today too. This is the orange cracked ice jersey of Matisse Thybulle. As of right now, he's starting this year, so I think he's going to see a nice little jump in value.
Dude, who did I grab an RPA of like 3 months ago? For cheap.
Yep. I got this green mosaic of Thybulle. I actually got a regular one like this, non-orange cracked ice coming. I got for 99 cents. I sniped last night at like 3 a.m.
Here, flip over mine, Cam.
That's slick. Is that red wave there?
Yeah.
That's nice.
I picked that up for what was it, $30 or $35?
That's awesome, dude.
I'm hoping it does another Jamal Murray for me this year.
Hey, you guys, what's up, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. I'm gonna send this Steph pink camo. I'm gonna send in the bowl pink camo. Did I already send some bowls in with you, Nate?
I think the last I can't remember.
I had 2 other bowls that were paralleled, but I can't remember if I sent them with you or I sent them to SGC. Oh, here's my Men of Mastery Lamar that I couldn't find. It was in with the basketball. So this is this disco, Nate? Or what's the disco? Yeah.
I think that's disco, yeah.
So yeah, that's going as well. I got these 3, which are base. I know I have a couple that were, I want to say blue reactive as I sent in the last submission, but I really think Rui's going to have a big year with Westbrook and with Denny there. So I was going to send 3 of his base. I have a bunch of his debuts as well. I'm not sure if I want to send yet or not. So I don't. These are like kind of fringe PSA. Maybe send to GMA depending on what's up. Hey, what's up, JT? Good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you being here. Got a couple of these. I actually have a few more down in my Cavs box that I need to dig through. I haven't even looked through any of my Steelers, Cavs, like any of my Pittsburgh stuff yet. So got 2 of those going.
You didn't give me those balls. You didn't.
Oh, I didn't? Okay. I might have sent him to SGC then. Got Trey Young base. Trey Young got game. Then I got 4 will to win Trey Youngs. 3 Luka base. Luka got game. 2 will to win Lukas. Got the Luka give and go. No, I have not got that card to her yet. Hey, guys, I still have it actually. Let me see. It should be like right over here somewhere. There it is. You know, I still got it. I haven't had a chance to see her again. And then I got some vintage stuff too. That'll be going out in your pre-2016. I got Kevin Garnett, Top Stadium Club rookie. Kevin Garnett, Upper Deck rookie. Hey, what's up, James? Yeah, it is an auction, but we're also just kind of hanging out too, so it's kind of a little bit of both. Big Ben Upper Deck rookie insert. Big Ben score rookie. Another Big Ben score rookie. Got an Eli Manning Topps draft picks rookie card. 2 Hines Ward rookies. I believe these are Topps finest. They still got the like little wax thing on them.
Yeah, the coating.
One of the most famous mullets in Pittsburgh, Yarmir Yager rookie card.
I think he's still trying to play hockey right now.
We got a Reggie White rookie card. So that's all the stuff that is like literally going to your house, Nate. With Corey sometime this week, and you can basically break it up into as many different submissions as you need to.
All right. For me, like probably from this point on until I get some more flow coming in of different buys and stuff, I'll probably be on the lighter side of cards. So I might be able to put that whole submission in, depending on if Joey or Paul or anybody else has anything when he's graded.
Yeah, I definitely got some Chargers, James. Any specific players you want?
Check out this Garnett. I probably need to send in. Pop this bad boy up. It's
that's nice.
The special edition Upper Deck. You see the scratches, but that's on this one touch thing. But that is his rookie special edition Upper Deck. It's clean. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't send it with this last submission. I'll probably send it again with whatever. I guess I'm just dipping my toe in the water grading, because I've not really ever sent anything for grading before. So, but these are going to be my. I'm going to use GMA for some low end stuff. So I'm going to send this Barrett in. This Barrett rookie in. This pink trout Prism, as well as this as seen on TV Kershaw. This one's numbered. Well, try to get that in there without too much glare. I don't know if I should send that PJ Washington, but I think it's a pretty clean card, and it's only going to cost a little bit to do that one. I got a couple Josh Kellys that I'm going to send in as well. We got the rated rookie as well as the rookie highlights, rainbow, and then this is a canvas card of Derrick Henry, so I'm going to send that one in too. And then these ones that we're going to send with the ones I sent to Nate to go in was the Kuzman rookie, and then this acid Kobe.
Yeah.
So I just held it back. This is a numbered Dustin May. I think he's going to be one of the better pitchers in the league in the next couple of years. He's already kind of trending that way. So I'm going to get a couple of his rookies graded at PSA. Along with the Bellinger pink numbered. This is out of 50. Seager rookie. And then here's a Durant rookie
Nice.
MVP. So I was going to send this stuff with the last one, but I guess I just want to kind of see, one, how long the process takes, and two, how good I'm doing, because I did kind of scrutinize the cards, and even after that, Nate did find a couple little imperfections in some of the stuff. But
yeah, that's what I like about doing it with him, is that he can kind of look it over and be like, "Man, you're an idiot. Why are you trying to send that in?" Like, why are you wasting money?
Right.
I try to give my best, opinion on stuff, because I wouldn't want to, get back a 7 and be like, well, if you've seen that this was this bad, why did you send this in? You know what I mean? So,
for sure.
I just want people to have good expectations if they do send me stuff that is, have some issues or problems or anything like that. So just try to give my realistic opinion, I guess.
I just pulled this last night. I'm wondering if I should.
I would
somewhere too.
So. Send that to me.
Well, it's just a base. So I'm not sure yet if I want to send. I'm a big fan of sending in base cards. You know what I mean? I think if you send something, if you're going to send a base in, it probably should be pretty vintage or vintage. Not before the 80s, somewhere in that price range. If it's going to be base, but I really think that if you need to be sending in inserts, prisms, refractors, chrome, stuff like that. Yeah. Because I do have some stuff. I have a couple Ozzie Smith rookie cards that at some point in time I will probably send in a PSA, but I don't know. I just have a hard time sending in just a regular base card, and that's all this is. This is just a base.
Hey, Stacy, good to see you. Hey, AB, yeah, I just got the package today, man. Thank you very much.
I did pull this week too. This is a Crusader CD Lamb.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Well, I think was this in playoff? No, Rookies and Stars. I'm sorry, that's out of Rookies and Stars. So
I know I got some Tomlinsons here, James, which I'm kind of digging for. My chargers always go fast because I got a really good friend who's I do have a good friend who's a Raiders guy too, but I got a really good friend who's a Chargers guy. So normally I get chargers and I just set them aside and give them to him. But yeah, I know for a fact I have some LTs.
I have a lot of vintage stuff.
So going back to what we have out thus far, guys, we do have some Prism draft picks. We're going $34 a box on that because I've sold it on the channel for that before, and I'm not going to charge somebody more than I've already sold it for publicly. This right here, we're going to say $12 on. There's 40 cards in it. That's a heck of a deal on that. We do got 1991 football. That's $2. We have Sam Darnold, Gem Mint, 9.5 Beckett Slab rookie card. Starts at 25. We have a 15 card Shaquille O'Neal lot, starting with those three right there. But you get all the cards I'm about to show you. Starts at $20. I'm hoping that maybe you guys could give me a little bit of information because there's a couple cards in here that I'm curious about. But I'll go through some of the ones that are just. So we have these. These are NBA top stars. It's like a subset of tops. So there's that.
AB cards 44. That's a sneaky good deal right there. Hold on to that kid because that kid's coming up.
So there's like almost every one of them in this like little subset of top stars. Here's a rookies. It's from Classic, but it's a Shaquille O'Neal rookie card. It's another one of top stars from that subset. It's another cool one from that subset. Here's an all sport Shaq. And here's another one of those rookies card of his. Plus, these are the ones I'm really curious about right here. So this is a Shaq rookie card. It says #1 draft pick.
Mm-hmm.
But check this out. It's a promo card. Like they would give out at like conventions and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's garbage. You can send it to me. I'll take care of it for you.
I mean, in all actuality, though, the cards like this hold like better value than just your normal junk wax card. Like, say this were to get graded and come back like a 9 or a 10. Would this be valuable?
What's the does it have a manufacturer on the back?
It says S.O Productions, San Diego, California. So I don't know if this was like a Comic-Con thing or what. But
it does look like a card show handout. And it's kind of weird because in my area where I grew up in California, essentially it's kind of like a bootleg card because they don't have permission from the NBA or the Players Association. So they just make these cards and then they give them out, to kind of promote their company. And so I would kind of research the companies of them and see if they're, one, still in business, and two, if of course look at comps. But yeah, anything like that promo stuff, it should hold some value.
Yeah, here's another one here. This one's by Pocket Pages and has the information on the back saying he's the rookie of the year, free sample. What is this? Copyright. Just says Pocket Pages Card Show Digest.
Card Show Digest. It was a. They used to be like an all. They competed with Beckett very, very briefly. In the 80s, mid 80s, and into the 90s as well. Beckett would put out a Beckett magazine of course, the current card values of each major sport. Whereas Card Digest put it all in one magazine, but they didn't have as many sets and as many cards in it because, of course, it was a smaller. I want to say a smaller magazine, but they were trying to keep the size down. So,
yeah, that makes sense. All right, guys. So that entire Shaq lot starts at $20. There's 15 cards altogether. Anyone's interested, feel free to throw a bid out there. If not, I have other stuff we can definitely throw up there. Yeah, you get all 15 of them there. Try to get Mr. Darnold out a little bit. I have other slabs too if you guys are interested in different sports or whatnot. I'm going to go over to Paul for a little bit. Looks like he might have something ready to show. But again, guys, you don't have...
You don't have to buy nothing. We're just showing some stuff off, and if you want it, this is a 1985. These are 3 Willie Mccovey All-Star cards. I'll sell this to somebody. Ship to you. I'll do. I don't know. I'll do $5 ship to you if you want it. Just claim it, and we'll figure out PayPal. And so $5, you have all 3 cards shipped to you. So. Got to be some Willie Mccovey fans in there. These cards are actually in really nice condition. So the corners are good. One thing bad about these kind of cards is you can tell, kind of like this one, so the centering on this side is different than that side. But then here, the same card, the same series, now you got a really good centered card. So that was just kind of the same thing. And then we are back here at this side is, off on that side. So anybody wants some Willie Mccovey's $5 shipped to them, I'll sell them those right there. So with the preseason games, has anybody seen any of the basketball rookies standing out yet?
The only one that I really heard much about was Talon Hornets, Tucker.
Mm-hmm.
He had 33 points last night. Now LeBron and Anthony Davis isn't playing, but still, I mean, for him to break out like that and say like Kuzma or Harold or somebody else isn't putting up like 33 points, then I think it kind of said something.
I don't know. I just hadn't heard nothing braced out from this year's draft class. You know, Wiseman, Melo, or any of those guys from this year's draft. You know, haven't heard any of those names pop out yet.
I think I've seen Melo have a good pass or something on ESPN or something like that, but nothing really major. It kind of shows you why this draft class isn't, I would say, as hyped as the last one, that's for sure.
Right. He's up.
All right, so I'm going to throw some stuff up here. I think I may have, I don't know where I put that LT. So we have the living legend there. Just throw up a little. No, let's just do a Hall of Famer a lot. Put a Tiki Barber up there. And a Curtis Martin. Start that off at $3. Anyone that's interested. Good little Hall of Fame lot there. You got one of the top 2 tight ends that ever done it. Antonio Gates, it's an acetate card. Then you got 2 pink camos and Tiki Barber and Curtis Martin. $3 for the lot.
Really surprised that some of those acetate cards are not as, you know, desirable as they should be. It's like I really think those cards look slick.
Yep, they grade really well too. So that's a little pro tip for anybody that looks to get stuff to grade and flip. If you can find the acetate cards, they oftentimes get like a 10 pretty easily.
I guess I should be buying some Clearly Donruss then, huh?
Maybe. I actually got some Clearly Donruss in today, actually. Let's see where I put that.
Did you order them from somewhere, or did you?
Yeah, I got like this big package in from, I don't know if you know who CVC is. He has a channel where he does a lot of auctions and stuff, but I got a ton of stuff in from him. Like just a straight tonnage of stuff.
Straight tonnage.
Yeah, here, look. I got a couple cards. I got a couple cards from him today. Yeah.
Just a few.
That's kind of how it is. I get like one giant package from him like pretty much every week. And it's all stuff that, you know, I buy to get for my PC, and then a bunch of the other stuff I just throw up on eBay. Like, for example, like cards like these. You know what I mean? Like I can get, you know, $3 to $5 all day for something like that on eBay. All right, so let me show you some of the stuff I was thinking about sending to GMA now. This was kind of like fringy PSA stuff here, just because he's having such a killer year. Devontae Adams, a couple mosaic Deshaun Watsons. These are all like GMA type stuff. These are pretty slick. Some silver Dame dollars.
I would probably send at least the Prism in.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just sent a disco in.
Yeah, I saw that.
He starts dropping points like he did in the playoffs, and
Yeah,
like
for sure.
like the beginning of the bubble, he does that type of performance again. This stuff's going to go skyrocket again too.
Right. Well,
So
I would.
you think these
go
are
ahead.
safe GMA then, or would you consider PSA on this kind of stuff?
Not GMA, that stuff.
Maybe I don't know about that. Maybe Adams, maybe, but I haven't looked at any prices or anything. So that's just really a guess.
Right.
Because that looks sick with the green with the team colors. So I would think the green's more desirable, which would kind of help the card and make it worth PSA. But like I said, I haven't looked at any comps or anything. It's kind of the same thing with like the Jalen Hurts that Joey sent in. It's like team colors, looks real sick.
Oh, the camera's on me now?
Sorry about that, guys.
Oh,
It just wouldn't be a regular show if I didn't lose my internet at least once.
I was wondering. I was looking at something else, and I looked up and looked at the YouTube feed, and I was like, "Oh, I'm on camera." Glad I wasn't doing anything embarrassing.
Yeah. So I'll show you some more of this GMA stuff I have here. Got just a gold Tua. This Leaf stuff is just cheap, but they'll be like $30 cards once they're graded.
Yeah. I've got a Burrow. Yeah, actually, I have that one right there.
Yep.
Yep. I think I'm going to GMA that one.
Yep. So like all this stuff's going GMA. Some Kylers, like lower end Kylers.
Hey, you think anybody's ever graded like those sideline reporter cards? You know, those promo cards that come in.
Maybe. I know a guy who used to send in like the Pokemon code cards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I sent it to these guys, and if anybody knows who Gary V is, I found a picture of somebody graded a Gary V card from Allen and Ginter, but sent it to GMA rather than PSA. I just think that's hilarious.
Yeah. Nate, stuff like this, like the lower end, like it's still chromium. Would you send that to GMA still, or would you hold it for PSA?
Like what brand?
Just as playoff, just like this type of card, for example, this like CD Lamb.
I would probably just GMA.
That's what I was thinking. And then these, I was kind of thinking maybe PSA, just because they're the parallels. But then again, they're not rookie cards or anything like that. They're all from this year.
Maybe that Donruss press proof, maybe.
PSA?
Yeah, maybe.
Then I had the green Jordan Love. I'll probably just GMA that. Yellow Jordan Love.
What up, John? Says,
hey, John. What's up, man?
He said, what does it cost to grade a card? It just depends, really. Usually, it can go from 15 all the way up to like, $100. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on the card.
Now, the GMA that I'm going to be going through for a lot of these lower end ones I'm showing off, for that, it's only $6 to $8 a card. You need to send in over 100 to get the $6 rate.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's $6. It's $6 after your first 100, though. So it's a little tricky.
Some of these Giannis's I'm going to be sending in. See, like this was like borderline PSA stuff, like for me, because like Giannis is, he's good. But so I'm going to send these in. These are some of the better rookies I've pulled, just base stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I would all GMA all that. The biggest thing with like a lot of that stuff is like
these were kind of like fringe PSAs too. 2 Kobe Whites.
I would hold it and see how he does for the first month and then decide.
You're talking about Kobe?
Yeah, depending on his leap. I really like Billy Donovan with the Bulls, so if he does anything like he did last year with OKC, that might be $200 card.
Yeah.
Kind of like for example, like I bought a Essentials Tatum for like I think it was $100. And then like I waited to the playoffs, sold it for $299. Like that's the type of card that kind of is. Like it during the right time, it could be a $300 card if Kobe White turns into like that top 25 type player, which it all depends on this year basically to show if he's going to take that stride or not.
He's got the potential, that's for sure.
He definitely was playing good before the shutdown and stuff. They were saying, if I remember right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was. And that's a Carolina dude too, by the way.
Yeah, he was starting to turn it on. So that's why, like, I kind of, I've been picking up a couple things cheap here and there. Just have a little stockpile. Like I just sent in not this submission, but I think the submission before that green prism of him, Kobe White. I sent that in.
Nice.
Yeah, that's another one I had pulled and then sold it raw for like $10 or something like that. I can't remember. I'm trying to explore into the investing more than the collecting here recently.
J Dub, what up? He said, "What up, guys? The volume of GMA concerns me a little. Guy has a quantity of Elroy, Jimenez, GMA 10 top rookies, and they're not even selling for $15. Meanwhile, PSA 10s go for $50 every day."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the difference between a GMA and PSA. If you've got an Eloy Jimenez rookie cards and things like that, I mean that's not really a card that you want to send there because you do want that one to hold value. For me, when it comes to GMA, what I've decided is kind of those lower end cards that, like, even if it's grades at PSA 10, if it's not going to get more than about $50 or something like that, then I'll just send it to GMA because I at least want it graded. Because I do think that GMA is making strides to become in the conversation, and I kind of want to get in, early with them. I think they are working on figuring out how to do their population reports. I've heard some noise about it, but not really anything serious. So that's kind of what I want to try because like they're kind of just outside the bubble of reputable, and reputables not reputable is not what they are. I mean, they do have a reputation. They're just not a SGC PSA, company like they are. So, but I do think they're going to make some strides here in the next couple of years.
Good.
I was just going to say for lower end stuff, I don't mind GMA. But for anything that has any shot of being, more investable and stuff like that, like GMA for me is just a way to like get a little bit better of a quick flip on, like the lower end, like, what I mean? Like no one gives a crap about a Leaf Joe Burrow, but if it's, like a GMA 10 Leaf Joe Burrow, somebody might give a little bit of a crap about it. It's just kind of the way I see it.
Right.
Especially like the newer collectors that don't really know about like PSA being king or whatever, and they're just like, oh wow, cool, that's a graded card. I see a lot of people that have been going through GMA lately, and they seem to be doing decent with it as far as being able to make the money to make it worth it. So the way I look at it, I'm going to send at least 20 cards just to try it.
Yeah, the main advantage of GMA is basically selling off like the early stuff before Prism comes out, and then you have the first graded card of that year where people who would send the PSA, even if it's the same card, aren't going to get it back for like 2 or 3 months. And by that time, basically Prism's out and that price has already dropped. So, you know what I mean? Like your main advantage for GMA is being the only graded card of that, basically, unless it's like a 1 out of 10 or a 1 of 1 or something like insane.
Yep. So this
GMA right now has the quickest turnaround time. I mean, Nate can probably tell you, when's the last PSA submission you sent and have you got it back yet? Where GMA right now is guaranteeing between 25 and 45 days. That's their guarantee. So like just kind of going off of like what Anthony has up there on those screens, that's this year's draft class. And if he sends those in, he's going to get those back before anybody else sends them to PSA. PSA, what, Nate's on a almost 4-month backlog right now?
Something like that, yeah. I have a submission out from, I believe it was August. That still haven't got back yet.
I got an SGC order I put in on December 2nd, and it will take at least 75 business days.
Yeah, so they're even starting to get logged up pretty good.
Yep.
Right.
I'm just hoping with the way PSA kind of has it set up right now that it kind of turns into, okay, not that many people are jumping ahead with the upgrades or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, for example, like if someone's sending bulk, of course you're going to push anything, that's not, paying you more money ahead of that or whatever. So for bulk, I can understand it taking 6 months to do or whatever, and it's like 100 or 200 cards or whatever. But, if you send in a 20 card lot, you know what I mean? Like you hope to get them back a lot quicker,
Definitely. Speaking of which, this lot right here, guys, this rookie card lot, we're starting out at $2. There is a green prism, silver prism, and base. Halliburton, Hagen's, and Winston. So you guys are interested, that starts at $2 hairs for those 3 rookie cards. All pack pulled by me. So they're in good condition.
What you just put up there from John, Show Me Pickers, that's an interesting concept. The issue is that send it one card. I think one card submission to PSA is what, $50 if you only send one card.
It's expensive, yeah.
So the way that you get better prices, of course, send bulk cards. So, and I think even GMA, if you only send one card, I think it's $12 there. So you send in cards in volume. So you're going to have 10 of the same card, or 10 sets of the same card for something like that to work. But I mean, that's an interesting concept, and I don't even know. I mean, I know people grade through the Beckett company, but I mean, I don't even know their prices or their turnaround times. But I bet you it's even the same or maybe even worse than PSA.
It is. It's terrible.
And then the thing is, too, like, no card is basically going to be exact. You know what I mean? So I'd have to open up Case as a product probably to pull 2 center cards that are Gem Mint 10 for sure, easy, hands down. Send them both off and then kind of see where they're at. But if the grading company is kind of scaled, you know how they do the subgrades on BGS?
Yeah.
Now, if the other companies did that, that would be a very interesting thing because you could see kind of how, what graded better, what's more true, what's the actual, best company to go with basically for that. But, it's nearly impossible to do.
Right. I just wish I've gotten a conversation with a few other hobby guys on another hobby show I was on a couple of weeks ago, and there was a kind of like a round table, and the round table question that went around was, what would you like to see changed in the hobby? And of course, most of the conversation centered around pricing. I brought up that, like, I wish that grading services were standardized or somehow, I don't want to say regulated, but there was some sort of standard that, because you don't know if you do send a card to PSA. I think the more interesting thing, like John's suggestion, would be send a card to PSA, get it back and get it graded, and then crack it and then send it to another company.
Yeah, true.
And see, and that's the thing is grading services aren't standardized, and so that's the other part of it too. Is an SGC 9 could be a PSA 7, so it's all kind of relative. And then of course there's plenty of people that you could find on YouTube that will crack a 9 in a PSA, send it right back to PSA, and have it come back a 10. So it's all kind of relative to who's looking at it when you send it in.
Right.
It's true. Yeah, I've actually considered sending stuff to all of the companies just to try their service, and also do that same type of video for YouTube, and just kind of review it and see kind of what I think of them and stuff like that, because those are pretty popular videos, believe it or not, is the PSA return videos, and BGS, SGC is even picking up a little bit of steam with their return videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's one of the things I listen to in the car. Is I'll pop in something like that, just put in SGC return submission and just listen to it for a while. And this is kind of one that helps me. It helps me kind of know what kind of cards to look for, and then what cards to not look for.
So we're going to start this lot off at $1, guys. These are 3 top 10 draft picks. We have Killian Hayes from the Pistons, Cole Anthony from the Magic, and Onyeka Okongwu from the Hawks. Those are 3 rookie inserts, base cards, starting at $1. Anyone's interested in those? All good condition, all packed fresh. We got the GOAT right there, MJ. We got Timmy D in the house. What's up, Dave? Good to see you, man. We got Sammy D over there as well. So AB's doing a break for $6. It's 12 2019 baseball fat packs, 1 2019 Prism baseball mega box. Nice. So what's up, man? $6 is pretty cheap to get into a break.
Yeah, it's a cheap break,
especially random teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I was more of a baseball guy, I'd be all over that.
Yeah, I bought into a couple breaks this past year just to do it, and I don't think I could keep up with all the players and stuff with everything I got going on.
Yeah, definitely.
There's just so many different people.
Dude, it's hard for me to keep up on football, and like I really enjoy watching football. You know what I mean? It's just like just another card market is tough to master.
Yeah, I think going into next year, I think definitely football and hoops going to be like basically my two.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't want like to have to wait so long for the next season to start, because that's a long buying season.
Yeah. Like I think I'll dabble a little bit in baseball. Like for example, like if I see an Acuna at a good price, or like any of the Vlad Guerreros, or like the household name type players that I know I can get in and make some decent profit on. I think I would probably still mess around with those type of players. But as far as like break in and all that other stuff, like because there's tons of teams where I couldn't even tell you one player on that team, just because I follow the Pirates and that's like pretty much it.
What was it?
I can't even watch that.
What was it? I got a free spot in a break from Deafness 45, and I ended up with the Pirates, and I said, "Well, Anthony, you're getting all the Pirates," and they started the break, and I'm like, "Did he call any Pirates? Because if he didn't say Josh Bell, I don't know."
Yeah,
because Josh Bell is the only Pirate I know.
Yeah, he'll probably get traded next year.
I hope not.
It's kind of a cycle. It's really why I don't like baseball too, because like I don't have like that team to cheer for. Like every sport I watch, I have my team or whatever. You know what I mean? And like baseball, like having a Pittsburgh team, it totally killed it. Being
you don't have a team to cheer for?
No.
Excuse me, sir. You need to check out the chat. I believe you do have a team to cheer for. Unless it didn't come through on your StreamYard yet.
Parrot?
You see him?
Parrot?
It's the Pirate Parrot, bro. Oh, you probably can't see him. It doesn't come through.
You gotta go to the YouTube chat to see it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got a little icon for the Pirate Parrot. I got one for the Pens.
I was like, what is that?
Got one for the Cavs. And look, Nate, your favorite player? James Conner.
You were really hoping he was going to be a home run with his emote.
Dude, before James Conner like got the COVIDs, he was like, I think like the second best running back like in the league, like as far as like fantasy points. He was like up there.
He was probably top 15.
He got the Ronas and it sent him down a dark path. He'll be back.
Yeah, I had a good week this week. I'm at 145 for fantasy.
Nice.
On the $20 league, and then the Ravens still didn't play yet, so I got their defense. So if the birds do decent, then there's more points for me. And then basically I start out ahead whatever I'm up, I guess. So I guess that's how it works.
Nice. I'm trying to double check my fantasy scores. I know I did really good in the $10 league. Dude, I got eliminated in the $20 league, right?
No, you did not. You're playing me in the first round of the playoffs.
Oh yeah, you're in the losers bracket, but you're not in for the money.
So we're playing each other's in the losers game. So are you the better loser, Paul?
Well, I don't understand that because I'm second in my conference. So why is that losers bracket?
I don't know. I think it goes by it takes top 2 out of that.
Yeah.
Let me look and see.
So Anthony is third. He's third in the West, and I'm second in the West. So anyways, I totally went to bed last night expecting Anthony to win the game last night, but then Pittsburgh decided to not show up. And James Conner's got him a grand old 1.8 points.
I know. Good old Jimmy James.
You talking about?
I guess Julio didn't play because he got 0 from Julio. So,
I think it pulls the best 4 records total. Is how they do it.
Oh, did it? Okay. Because
I was the top seed. Art Vandelay was this second seed, and then I played Jimmy, who was the 3rd seed.
There's my
and
good
then
team.
The 4th seed played the 2nd seed.
Oh, I see that. I kept looking. There's the playoff bracket.
Dude, look at Matt Ryan just sucking at life, bro. He's straight terrible. He's awful.
Dude,
you can't really see it, but
probably should have maneuvered that QB.
You know what? I got a good quarterback though. I picked up Kirk Cousins, man. I just didn't start him.
That's actually not a bad quarterback. What's his who's he play next week?
Let me check.
So I didn't even know there was a consolation bracket in our league.
He plays Chicago next week. Which isn't like the best matchup, but man, it is what it is. It's better than what I have at quarterback.
Yeah.
James Conner though, like just crapped himself.
Matt Ryan will pull out a huge game once in every once in a while, though. So I mean, having on your
Matt
bench,
Ryan used to be one of the best fantasy quarterbacks, but now last couple of years he's kind of dropped. So
he was my QB till I had Dak in both leagues as my QB. Then he broke his leg in half, and then I picked up Matt Ryan in the one league, and I don't know who I had in the other league. I picked up somebody, and then I think I started Ryan for like 3 or 4 weeks, and then I finally switched up QBs, and he was decent during that stretch for me. And then I went through him to the bench. He went super bad. Those were some tough weeks I tracked through, that's for sure. With him as my QB.
Yeah, definitely.
J-Dub says we can't talk about his quarterback. Who is that? So we can talk about it more.
Can't believe Trubisky had that game last night.
Oh, he's talking about Matt Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when Matt Ryan lost the dude from the 49ers, head coach Shanahan, that was trouble. Shanahan was like awesome offensive coordinator for him. Because I think once he left, that was the year they lost Super Bowl. The next year he was gone. He went to head coach of the 49ers. So you see the drop off after that.
Well, I mean, let's not talk about that. Atlanta won that Super Bowl in the first half and probably sprayed champagne on themselves and got too little tipsy for the second half.
Maybe.
God, that was at the end of the day, no matter how you felt about Tom Brady, at the end of that game, all you could say is, man, he's good.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, God, that was probably one of the most exciting, Super Bowls in a very long time, besides the other Patriots one where they interception on the 1 yard line when you could have handed it off to Lynch and guaranteed a touchdown. But no, you want to drop back and throw a 1 yard slant.
Dude, good.
I'm thinking about sending in this Delvin Cook rookie card here. This patch.
Yeah,
I know patches don't do all that great, but I mean Delvin Cook's
because they grade the material, so that's the problem with patches is they grade the material. That's part of the surface of the card, and like I've got a couple like that would be nice, but the fabric is not good condition. So
Anthony should rub the fabric when he gets the cards.
Every single time I get a jersey patch relic or whatever,
On it.
I touch it every time, dude.
It's better than sniffing it, I guess.
Yeah, it's better than what happens with like OG Nintendo cartridges.
Right.
So I was just looking at my team and I realized like my draft was so solid this year.
Yeah.
Especially my $20 league. Like think about this. Dak finished the year. I had Dak, Delvin Cook, Austin Eckler, who was gone for most of the season but is playing good now. Adams, Stephon Diggs, who crushed the Steelers, sadly. Waller is my tight end. My flex was questioned because, flex is basically like a flip around every week.
Right.
Yeah.
Defense was the Ravens, and I switch kickers every once in a while. Dude, I have like the top 1 and 2 position players probably for fantasy this year all through the draft.
Yep.
But Eckler, basically.
Right. Well, gentlemen, I need to step away. I've got some children to feed. So.
Not a problem. I have myself to feed here momentarily as well. Guys, do me a favor. Drop a like on this video. We'd appreciate it. And we definitely, like you guys coming and hanging out with us, checking out some cards.